Okay, welcome to the 7th tackle, and this week we've got Matt Duggan. How you going, Matt?
I'm good, thanks. How you going?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Hey, Matt, we'll start off at the beginning. Hey, like when you were a young fella and all that sort of stuff. What junior clubs did you play for? You always been here in Toowoomba?
Yeah, always lived in Toowoomba,
Yeah.
and I was only at one club through my juniors, and that was South. So.
Yeah, and then went from South. Did you play for South in the senior footy? And
Yeah, I had 1 year under 18s at South, and we won it, and then
Yeah.
had a year in A grade at South, and then went to Valleys.
Yeah, how long? Valleys? A few years?
4 years at Valleys.
Yeah, and Wattles for the last two.
Yeah, Wattles for the last two.
So during those Valleys years, you had a few premierships, all 4 premierships, were they?
No, the last one we lost it. We got beat by Brothers in the.
Yeah, right.
So.
Yeah. So 3 premierships with them.
3, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully a 4th premiership, mate. Yeah.
That's the plan. So
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah. So you live in Toowoomba.
Yep.
But there's a Wattles connection, family-wise.
Yeah. Both my parents, my dad is from Elra and my mum was from Clifton, and like dad's family's still out that way, and they're heavily involved with like Wattles. So that's sort of the reasoning behind us being there.
Yeah. So in the middle of it all, mate, you had a bit of a go at Ipswich in the Q Cup, did you?
Yeah, I was travelling down, but I was still living in Toowoomba, which made it hard. So
Yeah. So the Jets, you were going to have a go at that?
Yeah, we sort of knew Ben and Shane Walker a little bit, so
Yep.
and they were really good. So
Yeah.
but just the travel was a bit much, really. So
And you got a lot of years left, only 24.
only just 24, so
Yeah.
still hopefully a few years left.
Yeah. So as far as your club's concerned, we'll drag up a bit of dirt, hey?
Yeah.
As in, like, within your club, who's probably laziest trainer? Like,
Laziest trainer.
the biggest hider?
I'd say Jamie Doe. He's only been there for a little bit, but he's forever just
Worked out the traps already, eh?
pretty well. Whenever there's anything hard going on, he's stretching, I reckon.
Yeah. Grubbiest, but grubby as in attire, eating habits, that sort of stuff. Smelly bags. Doesn't shower much after the game, that sort of thing.
I'm not even sure.
You're all clean?
We're all pretty clean out there, I reckon.
Yeah.
Everyone's not too bad. So.
Yeah. Worst coach ever?
It'd have to be Luke Duggan, wouldn't it? Without a doubt.
You tell him what to do?
I try to. He doesn't take that too well. So.
Yeah. No, family affair, mate. Hey,
That's
the way to go. Who's the most random guy? Like, just comes from left field all the time?
Most random. Probably Dale McCanny, I reckon. We found out just the other day that his actual name's Gilbert.
Right.
Just he's a bit random, I'd say.
He just picked Dale from somewhere, did he?
Well, we still don't know where that's come from, but we were writing Dale on the team sheets every week, and then someone said something, and his name's Gilbert.
Yeah, no, well, I'd ditch Gilbert anyway. You know?
Yeah, that's true as well. If you know Gilbert, you'd be getting rid of it.
Mate, you've been through that really good Valleys sort of era and everything, you know, and that sort of real good feeling and confidence and all that sort of thing. You're finding a similar sort of thing now with Wattles? You're just so far ahead of everybody on the table?
Probably not so much at Wattles. At Valleys, we were pretty lucky to have a lot of good players in a lot of different positions, which made it easy. Where this year, I think the competition's very close, and we've just been lucky to sort of just be winning every week, I reckon. So all the close games we've managed to sort of get away with.
But there must be a really good feeling there, like you're going into most games confident. And,
every game we're confident. So.
Yeah, and we were just talking about before we started, like how good the comp is. Like there's, even sides right down second last, Brothers are going through a rebuilding year, but Pittsworth down near the bottom, like they could beat anybody in any given week, couldn't they?
Yeah, well, the week we played Pittsworth, they were one of the toughest we've had, so I'd agree with that.
Yeah. So going back in history and just looking, at your short career at the moment, like who's some of the guys that you really have respected as footballers,
Well, obviously Ned and Gus were both very good to play with and learned a lot from them. And Josh Sharin was there. Yeah. He was sort of my edge back rower and, made it very easy for me.
Yeah.
And Eugene Seddon, who's still going around now, who I think, you know, he's
33, 34, Eugene.
He could be 50, I reckon.
Yeah,
but like, he's still going as good now as ever. Like, we played them on the weekend, and he was probably the best player on the field.
Yeah, he's unreal.
Yeah.
How'd you find that? Like, you played all the guys that you mentioned then. You played with them, but you had a year, and this year last year playing against Ned and Gus.
Yeah.
You know, how was that playing against her?
No, well, I enjoyed that as well. It was good playing with them, but then against them you sort of get to test yourself. Like, you always want to play against the best, I guess. So I enjoyed playing against them as well.
Yeah. What about tough guys? Like really, really tough guys. Gus, Eugene, those sort of fellas. You know?
Gus is really tough.
Yeah.
I reckon. Like, for, you know, you probably wouldn't expect it, but he was one of the toughest going. Really, I reckon.
Yeah. If you look at his nose, he's been in a few scraps. Gus. Not that I could talk. Yeah. So you had a good year last year. Player of the year.
Yeah, player of the year last year, which was nice to get recognised with those sort of things. I guess it was, you know, you always prefer to probably, you know, the team to win the competition, but those things along the way are always nice.
Yeah, and you've done pretty well on previous years, haven't you? You got a runner-up once.
Yeah, I got runner-up a couple of years ago. So
yeah, and you got any plans? Like, just keep on going for a few years? Haven't planned too far ahead?
Yeah, I've got no plans past this year really. So hopefully we can just win it with Wattles this year, and then see what happens after that.
Yeah. What about really good young prospects in the comp within your own club, even?
Well, Jackson Green at Wattles, I reckon, is, you know, is someone to really look out for.
Yeah.
And probably at other clubs like Ryan Stevens at Valleys and Jeffrey Nielsen at Highfields, I reckon they're two young fellas that are, you know.
He's a bit of a Eminem fan, isn't he? Hey, where's the
he's the real Slim Shady, I think.
Yeah.
He even went to the Slim Shady contest.
Yeah, I know. I was involved in a training run that he couldn't make it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so top 5, like, yeah, not much chance you blokes are going to miss out.
No, we're pretty well home now.
Who else are you looking at for the 5?
Well, I think you definitely got South and Gatton.
Yeah.
And the other 3 will be fairly close between Valleys, Dalby and Warwick. But I think Warwick might be the team to miss out.
Yeah. And you're playing Warwick this week, hey?
Yeah, we've got it this week, so we'll line them up.
So hopefully they're watching.
Yeah, hopefully they don't see that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got Dalby 2 weeks later, so whoever I say, I guess, is...
Yeah. Righto, mate. Well, good luck, and have a good finish off the year well, mate. Injury-free, I hope.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah.